So today I'm celebrating my 1 year anniversary of being 100% KB Fit, 100% solo, 100% entrepreneur. It's a really big deal for me. Something that I never thought I would ever do in my life. Like literally, I always thought of myself as being like an employee because I always liked that consistent paycheck, you know, knowing when I'm going to get paid every other week or every week and stuff like that. And so I never thought I'd ever have the guts to venture out on my own as an entrepreneur. I didn't think I had the capabilities to do it. I didn't think I had the heart to do it. I didn't think I had the courage to do it. I didn't think I had anything able to do it. So the fact that I'm here right now, for me personally, it's just a really big deal. And I'm proud of myself for this. And also, I still, like I said yesterday, I acknowledge all the help that I received in order for me to be able to get to this position in the first place, because I did not do this by myself. I had help. Whether it's like the actual tangible help or mental help when it comes to people helping me mentally and emotionally, stuff like that. So I had a lot of help. It's not like I just did this all by myself. I did do a lot of the work, but I had people helping me along the way, and I appreciate everybody that's helped me along the way. This is a really big deal. So today I just wanted to kind of give like a quick, or not, it's not gonna be quick, it's probably gonna be like my longest video on my channel aside from my follow along videos, in terms of me just kind of going through the steps that it took me to get here. But I think I'll just start from like a few jobs ago, where I first learned, or when I first was pushed, or not pushed into, when I was first became part of a leadership position. So a couple of jobs ago, I was working at a warehouse, a distribution center for Burlington Coat Factory. Shout out to all my friends from Burlington. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. I met a lot of fantastic people from Burlington. I used to work for that warehouse. And that's probably the first job that I had where I went from just being like a regular associate to actually becoming part of a leadership position, which was new to me. For me, that's even a position I never thought I could even attain or I'd be good at. I've always been, people that know me in real life know I don't want to say I'm reserved, but I'm a little bit more reserved, a little shy. And so I'm very good at just following orders. You tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. You say go here, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the best that I can at it. But I've always in the past felt more comfortable being in a place of having somebody lead over me. And maybe that's part of the reason of why, because I'm the youngest, of all my siblings. I've always the baby of the family. So I'm used to people just telling me what to do. And so I just felt more comfortable. It's more natural for me to be in that position of people just telling me what to do. So when I became, when I had to work my way up into a more, it wasn't management, but it was just a lead position, and having to help run the receiving end of the warehouse. That was a really big deal for me. And so although obviously that wasn't my dream job, it wasn't a place that I wanted to stay forever, I did learn a lot from that, and I learned how to be in a leadership role, which was, like I said, new to me, and what I learned a lot from that position. So I have to give credit to that job and the people there that helped me while I was there along the way. So shout out, like I said, shout out again to all my Burlington factory co-workers. You guys are awesome. After that job, I left that job and I started to work at a casino. Shout out to all my Night Adventures people. Love you guys as well. I met a lot of fantastic people there. Some of my best friends. I love the people there as well. And from that position, for that job, I learned once again, I was able to work my way into another leadership role. But with that job, not only did I learn how to be in a leadership role, but what really helped me was learning how to train. One thing about my family is a lot of my family members, they're teachers, right? And I always wanted to avoid being a teacher because I'm not really, I never felt comfortable or confident being able to teach or to explain things to people. Just because I know how to do something doesn't mean I'm necessarily good at showing somebody else how to do it or explaining it. And so ironically, I became a trainer at that job. Which was hilarious to me because I talk about it a lot. I'm not the best at articulating myself, so I didn't think I'd do a good job at that at all. I did try my best, and I feel like I did do a pretty good job. I probably wasn't the best trainer, but I feel like I learned a lot in terms of how to communicate with other people. But I found ways in how to communicate to other people my thoughts, and how to, you know, train people. So I learned the training aspect from Night Adventures. The shorthand of that is called KV. Those are the initials, so I'll call it KV. That's the company that I worked for. And so from that job, I left that job and took a leap. This was the first leap I took, was just to become a personal trainer. I got certified as a trainer as I was working for Night Adventures, or KV, and I was doing online coaching on the side, because I wanted to transition to doing that 100%. Anyway, so as I was working for KV, I left KV. It was around during the pandemic, when we were on lockdown 2020, and I got a job as a personal trainer at Fitness 19. And that was very nerve-wracking for me, because at that job I had to learn how to actually train people in person. So I had to have one-on-one interactions. So I was used to training people from, you know, working for KV, but it's a lot different when you have to train in terms of how to move your body and how stuff like that. So it was a lot different, and then I had to do my own program designs. It was a lot. It was nerve-wracking, and that job, they didn't have somebody to train me on how to do it. So I kind of had to train myself on how to do personal training. So that was nerve-wracking. That was a big jump for me too, because I was taking a very big pay cut. I was making pretty good money working for Night Adventures, and so becoming a personal trainer on my own, they don't pay that much. I'm just gonna be honest with you, they don't. So I went to that job, took a really big pay cut, and then eventually I was stolen by one of the supervisors at 24 Hour Fitness, where I would work out, and he took me over to 24 Hour Fitness. So where I was able to make a little bit more money. It was still more money, but still not what I needed to survive and to help my household. So mind you, I was still working, you know, as an online coach on the side, as well as doing my personal training, in-person training at 24 Hour Fitness. And luckily, one of my coworkers, one of my fellow trainers, as she was leaving the gym to go to another state, she was moving out of state, she showed me the opportunity where I was able to train on my own at a private gym. And I have to thank her for that. Because of her, I was able to take that opportunity and transition over from working for 24 Hour Fitness, and this was last year, to working on my own. And that was, like I said, a really big, huge leap. That's why I thank my clients so much, because I had a lot of people that wanted to work with me and still train with me. They would tell me, reassure me, it's not about where you're training at, it's just about you as a trainer. And so, like I said, throughout the time of me being a trainer at 24 Hour, you know, you kind of build a relationship with people like that. And I was able to make that move, and it was a really big deal. It was like I said, it was very scary. I didn't really know all that I was doing. But all the steps that it took me to get there, I feel like I needed all those steps. Like I said, working at Burlington wasn't my dream job. Working for Night Adventures wasn't my dream job. None of those were my dream jobs. Even working for Fitness 19 and 24 Hour Fitness, they were not my dream job. But I learned all the steps I needed along the way to get to where I am now, and I'm still learning as I'm going. There's still a lot that I need to learn, especially when it comes to the business aspects of it. Once again, I'm shouting out to my sister, because she has helped me a lot when it comes to that. And so like I said, this has been a journey. It's been, like I said, it's stressful at times, nerve-wracking at times, overwhelming at times, but it's been a great experience, and I'm just very thankful to be in a position where I'm able to grow and to keep learning about myself, and just a lot. Once again, I want to thank everyone for watching this video. If you made it to the end, I know, like I said, this is probably one of my longest videos. I try to talk fast, so I'm sure I stuttered a lot, but hopefully you're able to still understand what I'm saying. And so once again, thank you guys for everything. I'm gonna try to have a little bit of celebration for myself today. I don't know, maybe I'll buy myself like a vegan cupcake or something, I don't know. But anyways, until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the next video.